it going?
Good evening, everybody.
Yes.
There we go. I love that. Black people in the audience, they respond. I love that. I am Brittany Luse.
And I'm Eric Eddings.
And you are here with Blackness's biggest fans from Gimlet Media. This is The Nod.
Yes. Thank you.
We are so excited to be here with you tonight.
Very excited. And to kick off today's show, we want to talk to you about something that's near and dear to both our hearts, the holidays.
Yes, the holidays are known as a time for celebrating family. Mm-hmm. You know, a time to come together, often over a meal, to fellowship and celebrate that the family made it another year.
Yes. Those family get-togethers always seem like the treasured centerpiece of the holidays.
Yes. Eric, I'm sorry.
What?
We gotta be honest here. We can't lie to these people.
What?
Look, in reality, those family dinner parties, you know, holiday celebrations, they are almost always a horrible, terrible, no good, very bad experience, like the worst.
And this is true. This is very true. And we don't want this for you. As a matter of fact, you all deserve a round of applause for even just making it through Thanksgiving. Because, yes, give it up. Thanksgiving is the first and sometimes most bloodiest battle of the holidays. And so you deserve it.
Yes. So this year, The Nod, we want to help prepare you for the tough times ahead. But before we can do that, you gotta know what you're up against.
Yes, it's true. So to educate you, we turn to some classic films that prove just how horror-filled the holidays really are.
See, the bad times usually start slowly. There's always that creepy family friend who shows up for the free food and always finds a way to just make it weird.
Too much.
So for example, here is a clip from a little movie that you might have heard of, Soul Food.
As we bow our heads on this special day, we ask a special prayer for this table. A special prayer for Mother Joan, who has provided for the Roman Island Rebel. Beautiful breasts and delicious legs on the table. Lord, all I'm asking is bless this bread, bless this meat, and bless my stomach, cause I was gonna eat.
Yeah.
Legs under the table?
Yeah, I mean, the chicken
in front
did
of
look
Big
bomb.
Mama?
The chicken did look bomb.
You know he wasn't talking about the chicken.
That is true. And friends of the family aren't the only ones bringing terror to the holidays. We can't forget our parents, who take almost every opportunity to embarrass us. Like, say, Gerald's parents in the classic film Boomerang. See, Gerald's parents... Yeah. Gerald thought he could just invite his parents to Thanksgiving at his friend's place and everything would be fine, you know? But then Gerald's parents excused themselves from the table. Let's see what happened next.
You really insist on staying around all day with a long face, right? Man, my parents been in that bathroom damn near an hour, man. So what? Well, they've been in there hitting it.
Your parents are smoking a joint in my bath?
No, they've been in there fucking. Damn, goodness, what's for dessert?
I gotta say though, shout out to them for keeping the love alive.
We don't need to see it, though.
Look, my parents are here tonight. They're right there if you missed them. I don't want to think about them. I don't want to think about them like that, okay? But you know, when I think about it, it's more than just parents and friends of the family who make holidays such a harrowing experience. Can't leave siblings out, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
The ones who always just know how to improve your life, you know what I'm saying? They know just how to improve your life.
There's this phrase, you know, if you have siblings, you hear it all the time. It's, you know what you need to do. It's just the most triggering phrase I think you'll ever hear.
I got family in the house tonight, so I'm just gonna hold my tongue on that one. But look, sometimes the scary, terrible holiday experiences just seemingly come out of nowhere. You know, like the time you're at the family Christmas party and you're talking about, you know, just what you're gonna do with your deceased loved one's house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Happens.
And sometimes in those conversations, a secret can come bubbling up to the surface.
Mom doesn't have any. Okay.
How we can pay for Mama's bills is by selling the big house. What?
We are not selling the house.
Mama and Daddy saved their whole life for that house, Terry.
We can't even agree on anything as small as Sunday dinners. Nobody's paying for the taxes or the utilities except me. And now we can finally put Uncle Pete in a home like we've been talking about for years.
We are not putting Uncle Pete in a home. Mama would kill us.
You are tripping.
I'm selling the house.
You're not selling the house.
I am the guardian of her estate. That means I make the decisions.
Come on now, Terry, listen to what they're saying, all right? Your mama worked hard to keep that house in the family, for everyone, for you and your family.
Oh, fuck the family! The family, I let the family in my house. You know what? The family fucked my husband. Yeah, Faith fucked my husband. And what are you gonna say, huh?
Terry,
Terry, what?
talk about this.
Can we talk about what? Fuck you!
Let it go! Let it go!
So much. Again, that was the classic film Soul Food. And look, we all love this movie, but not enough people see it as the cautionary tale it truly is. At a black family function, things can go from 0 to your auntie stabbing someone real quick.
Look, again, we don't want this for you.
No.
And this is the nod, okay? We're your friends.
Yes.
We're not just gonna leave you here with some bland platitudes about how to survive the holidays. We wanna prepare you for the war to come.
Yes, we all know what's coming. Christmas, Kwanzaa, watch night service, New Year's parties. The list goes on.
So we have something to help. All right, you have to get physical for a second.
Just a little bit.
If you reach under your seat, you will find our patented I love you, don't do this card.
Yes, it's very important. Just go ahead and pull that
Pull it
out.
And when you get it, just stick it up in the air.
Show
When
it.
you get it.
I love you.
Yep, can we see I love you?
Don't do this.
Don't do this.
Okay. All right. So here's how it works, okay? So step 1, pay attention to your feelings. Look out for that sense of dread that tells you someone is about to say something ignorant to my face. Or this is about to be some mess.
Yes. Step 2, before, during, or after the comment, hold up this card in plain sight.
It's like right to the face.
Okay.
Yes, and step 3, immediately change the subject or simply walk away. It's just that easy, y'all. I'm telling you.
Let's do a short demonstration.
Yes, so in this scenario, I'll be the aggressor. You can call me Uncle Boosie. Okay? 1 second, I just need to get into
Okay,
character.
all right. I'm gonna.
Involve costume. Okay. All right. Let's go.
All right. Hey, Uncle Boosie, how you been?
Oh, girl, I'm good. I just got me a job for the city, so I got them good benefits now. How are you? I remember when you were just way high. You're so big now. When are you gonna pop a baby out?
Okay, so this has happened to me probably 6 times a year for the past 3 years. Okay? It's definitely gonna happen this year. That moment right there is when I pull out my card, okay?
I love you too. Oh, okay.
And then I change the subject.
Yes.
Hey, Uncle Boosie, did you hear that Cousin Jean won Maze and Frankie Beverly tickets on the radio? Who you think she's gonna take?
Well, it better be me. You know, I loaned her $200 one time and she still ain't paid me back.
And sing.
And scene.
Give it up for Denzel.
Try, y'all.
See, it's just that easy. No longer will you be forced to figure out how to respond to the questions, wait, so you still don't have a job? Or, whatever happened to that nice girl you brought around a couple years back?
Yes, so with this card, you have the power. Now go out and transform your holiday experience.
We're rooting for you.
Right.
All right, everybody. For this next portion of our show, we would like to bring out a couple of special guests.
Yes, that's right. So please, everyone, join us in welcoming Associate Editor at Vulture, Hunter Harris, and actor and comedian Nore Davis. Give it up.
Welcome. Okay, so
I'm in there.
Before we get into the rest of the show, we want the audience to learn a little bit more about y'all. So, I got a couple questions.
Yeah.
Let's start with you, Hunter.
Okay.
So, Hunter, you have written some of my favorite pop culture pieces
Jesus.
of the year,
Oh, no.
specifically around the topic of hot and sexy men. Woo. So, we've been talking about the holidays. They're approaching. They're here. I have to ask you. It's a very serious question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Lives could depend on it. Our future
Okay.
could depend on it if you think of it a different way. Okay? I have to ask you, who would you rather have under your tree? Bradley Cooper as Jackson Maine from A Star Is Born, or Daniel Kaluuya as Jatem from Widows?
Okay, this is racist. Why are you making me do this? What? I'm sorry. What?
Let's go ahead and put it on record.
I'm like, I can't.
You gotta get out, boy.
Okay, wait. Does Bradley Cooper have the deep voice?
He has the deep voice, the Arizona accent, the long hair, and the bronzer.
Jesus.
All the bronzer.
And the dog.
He an alcoholic though.
You know?
I'm just saying. Remember.
Okay, Daniel Kaluuya. I'm gonna play it safe. I can't be on the record about Jackson Maine anymore. It's like it's too much. It's too much.
It's a dangerous
People
time.
come up to me and they're like, "Oh my God, A Star Is Born," and I'm like, "Stop, please, Jesus! Like we have enough." So I'm gonna go with Daniel. Yeah.
Daniel, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I have to agree. Ever since I saw him I was telling you earlier, I saw him in Black Panther, as many of us did, and people talked a lot about Killmonger. And it's true, he was shirtless with a necklace on in the movie for like 40% of the time. But if you go back and you watch it, Daniel Kaluuya is filling out those sweaters. So it deserves a second look.
Okay. So on to you, Nore.
Hey.
So on your most recent comedy album, Too Woke,
Yes, sir.
you talk a lot about social justice, white supremacy, and encouraging hipsters to gentrify and obliterate the KKK and not Brooklyn. You know?
Yeah.
It's important.
Yeah.
But I also noticed that a surprising amount of your stand-up is about dietary restrictions. Yes, so what is the one holiday dish that you would never, ever give up, even if a doctor mandated it?
Oh. Yeah, I can't. Let me see. Like, holiday dish? Yeah, man. I mean, I know it's so bad. And, like, my girl hates it, too, that I eat it. But that pork, man, fuck. Sorry for cursing.
You can't. It's
Yeah, like, I sneak a little bit of ham. She hates pork, and I get it. It's the connection to it. Disgusting animal. But it's like my grandma used to cook it. And put the pineapples on it and everything. So I just sneak in a little bit of ham. That's if the doctor said no, just a little bit of ham. Then with the sweet potato casserole, the mac and cheese. It's like, that's just classic.
You said one dish, bro.
All right, my bad. All right. Well, all of them. Yeah, like ham. I would say ham. I'm sorry. Sorry, black people that like anti-pork. My bad, but
pork on your fork.
it's a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, down with the
on
swine.
on two pointy things, a fork.
That's the serving.
I was gonna say, I think that's the one where you really stick it in there.
I thought you meant fork. You know, there's four, things. So it's like this one. There's pork on it. Then the
Just
rest
those
is
two and the
greens.
rest is okay.
Gotcha. That's good. Balance.
Balance.
Yeah.
Balance.
Okay. So now that we've had a chance to get to know you and your dietary restrictions, I think it's time to get to the reason why we invited you here today.
Word.
A little segment that we like to call Good for the Blacks.
Is there lyrics? I thought there would be lyrics. Good for the blacks. All right, I'm done. I'm sorry. I've been drinking.
I think we have to.
We was drinking too.
All right, then we all vibing, baby.
Yeah. So I think we've all been in the position where at some point we've been faced with an awkward thing that is somehow related to black people. Mm-hmm. There's the time that Joel Santana proposed to Kimbella on stage at a Dipset reunion. Don't know if that was wise. Or if someone asks you if you're gonna go see Green Book. I don't know. Might have to make a hard choice. And in these moments, we're often forced to quickly decide, is this phenomenon a good thing or a bad thing for black folks?
See, that is where we come in. With Good for the Blacks, we engage in a robust discussion on a given topic, and then we take an official vote with some official black people for today. And we decide whether or not this thing is indeed good or bad for the blacks. So like we do all the thinking for you. You know what I'm saying? We save you hours of Twitter searches and endless think piece scrolling, and you don't have to buy any Michael Eric Dyson. You know what I'm saying? You can just, you know what I'm saying? He's verbose. The brother is verbose. Yeah. You can save yourself a minute. So for today's main event, it's juicy.
I hope y'all are ready.
Juicy. I hope y'all are ready. We're going to talk about two titans of rap whose year-long beef has consumed the news.
Yes.
Shoes have been thrown. Emails leaked. Political candidates endorsed.
Yes.
Okay? And worst of all, the bottom of the barrel. Harriet Tubman's queenhood was questioned.
Oh, yeah.
But we did get this.
You think Harriet Tubman was walking around with a fucking nice, shiny fucking dress on with a fucking crown on her head when she was taking slaves to freedom?
Yes.
So I think y'all know what we're about to talk about.
Yes.
We are going to talk about the beef between Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. Oh, shit.
There we go.
All right, flex.
Feels good. All right, so let's provide a little context, and I'm sorry in advance because, to be honest with you, this thing is just really confusing and doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But we're gonna do it. All right. So there have been a lot of rumored jabs from both sides, for a while. But this beef really kicked off in October of 2017 when Nicki Minaj and Cardi B came together on the Migos track Motorsport. Okay. But soon after that, Cardi did an interview where she insinuated that Nicki changed her verse on Motorsport after she heard Cardi's. Now, Nicki took offense to this very publicly in interviews and on Twitter, okay? So then at a New York Fashion Week party, shit got real because Cardi confronted Nicki and an altercation ensued. Cardi threw a shoe. Somebody also hit Cardi in the face. We don't know who. It was a sad day, okay? All right.
BX.
So then Nicki got on her Queen radio station and this happened.
Oh, because she's not black. Because she refers to you black women. Oh, we got the receipts for that too. FYI, she refers to black women as monkeys and roaches. Roaches!
I fixed myself up before she got this show.
These are the women going hard for her. The roaches. When the lights come out, they scrambling. The roaches, child. We roaches. Black women's is roaches now, child.
That happened, y'all. All right, so
man.
Yeah, Nicki also insinuated that Cardi had kept her from booking songs and projects, and that Cardi's fighting set a bad example for Cardi's daughter culture. And after that, Cardi responded by posting a truly epic series of Instagram videos refuting all her claims. Please pay attention to this closely.
Tired of the interview shit. If you really want to talk about it, you know where to link me. We could always link up. You know who to reach out. You know, we could settle it however you want to settle it. We could talk about it or we could fight it out. I'm with whatever. But I'm sick and tired of that back and forth shit. I'm not doing it. I'm in a good space right now. Let me know what's up. What you need to do is stop focusing on other people, focus on yourself, and focus on your craft because you're out here fucking up your legacy looking like a fucking hater.
Okay, so since then, things have just kept going, honestly, with no clear signs of slowing down. Nicki was taking shots as recently as last Friday in her new video. This is a long story, we ain't even gonna get into all that.
So the whole thing has been really messy, I think, to say the least. And we are not here, to be clear, we are not here to choose sides. I don't think anybody should be forced to choose sides. I don't even know if there are any winners in this situation. But some have said that it's poor form for the two most prominent black women in hip hop to be locked in a vicious public battle with no end in sight. So today, we are going to definitively answer the final word if this epic beef is good or bad for the blacks.
Sorry, I got it, so we gotta use it. It's like a rule. All right, so let's start with the pros. Hunter, would you mind kicking us off?
Yes, the pro is that I love drama, so I'm happy. I'm a simple girl.
Is there anything? What's your the most dramatic? What's your favorite piece of the drama of the mess?
Harriet Tubman, for sure. She did not ask for this, but God doesn't call the qualified; He qualifies the called.
Wait, could you say that one more time? Because that was some ministry you just dropped.
Oh, God doesn't call the qualified; He qualifies the called. Harriet Tubman in this. So
there we go.
Thank you so much.
I love also that there was the big part where it was Harriet Tubman and rice, and it was just did Harriet Tubman eat rice?
I think she did. Rice was all through the Carolinas and I'd say all of the American South. A lot of people think it's just Caribbean people of black folks who eat rice, but we all eat rice.
Yeah, I'm just saying, just the fact that it came up and we were discussing it was really great.
We were in a meeting when the roaches dropped. We were in a meeting and we had it playing in the background. We were like, let's cut this up a little bit while we do our work.
Yeah.
There we go. So I think that for me, my big pro is that I have to say this. Both of the women have been able to increase their brand awareness. Cardi is new. You know what I'm saying? Even though she's had a big couple of years. To be honest, I think, 3 years ago, I started at Gimlet. 3 years ago, Cardi B had a best of compilation on Instagram. And look at me and look at her. Do you know what I'm saying? But peers, some might ask, are we peers?
I don't
it's
think
for y'all
so.
to decide. But I think that the thing that is important to remember, though, even though Cardi has been a personality for a long time, she hasn't necessarily been in hip hop for that long. I thought her first album was amazing, but she's still kind of new to the game. And through this beef, she's been able to sort of continue to fuel the fire of her rise in a way that I think has been really smart. Also, too, even though Nicki has definitely become the heel of the situation, she's definitely the Undertaker. You know what I'm saying? To use a wrestling reference.
I guess now that's a deep cut.
R.I.P. But yeah, and I would say that even though she's definitely come out as the villain in this, I think that it's been, to quote one of Eric's favorite songs, "Stepping to the Dark Side" from Dreamgirls. I think that Nicki has become, over the past year, more comfortable sort of stepping into that role in a way that has breathed new life into, her career was getting kind of stale. I say that as somebody who asked for the pink print for Christmas several years ago and got the deluxe edition CD.
That wasn't that long ago. I'm not asking for Christmas presents.
I was in my 20s. It was different then. But yeah, no, I say that as somebody who actually was a Nicki fan. I enjoyed a lot of her music. I felt like I was getting to a point where okay, the verses were getting stale and the music was getting stale, and the Twitter drama with the barbs was getting stale. And I feel like with this, I mean, look at the talent.
Yeah.
She's better than Flex. You know what I'm saying? So like I'd say, yeah, they're fighting, but like they're both kind of getting, some money out of it. They're both kind of getting like staying in the public consciousness and conversations. And like, I'd say that, like outside of the lump that is on Cardi's forehead, nobody's really getting hurt. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like threats have been made, but right now, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's like she's saying we could fight like knuckles.
I mean, we threaten each other every day.
Every day.
Nothing happens.
It's on record. So yeah, so that's my pro. My pro is that, you know what I'm saying? Like they're both making money off of it. So.
Yeah. What about you, Nore?
Pro, my pro is they both left Remy Martin alone and nobody got shot.
I say Remy could just collect her love and hip hop check.
That's it.
In peace.
Nikki chose a better contender.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave Remy Ma alone. Cardi, you don't got a gun. You fight with your nails. Remy Ma shoot you in the ass. All right, so
if she likes you too, if she likes you,
you don't mess with the girl, serve time. So yeah, that's the pro about it, man. The pro is I guess on a hip hop level, it's I mean, yeah, no, it's not. They're not even going bars for bars. This is just petty drama. So it's not a good example for young black girls. So it's just, yeah, so I'll stick with my Remy Martin joke.
What about you?
Good, nobody got hurt.
Honestly, my thing is just like, it's kind of with you. I love some drama and some mess. And just beyond the drama and mess, like just the content has been amazing. Like, honestly, Nicki deciding to go full Bond villain on Queen Radio is like, to me, just one of the best things to happen this year. Yeah. Like, it's almost like FDR's fireside chats. I don't know if y'all remember that. She just comes and sits and speaks in your ear. Like, actually, here's a little taste.
Now, it's a lot of y'all that's listening to Queen Radio claiming y'all don't like the Queen. Then why y'all listening? Stop posting me on your blogs. I'm an icon. There's nothing you can do to erase me. I'll never go anywhere. I rise to the fucking top. I am the best female rapper of all time. Now, who wanna suck my pussy?
It's like, you couldn't write that if you tried, you know? Like, you just wouldn't be able to do it. And it's amazing. It's like really amazing. And like, it's actually not just Nicki. Like Cardi in her clapback, like in addition to the Instagram videos, what I appreciate was she posted whole emails that she had actually received from business people who she had worked with, like executives. I saw their email addresses. I know all their names. Like, she just put it all out there. They even endorsed opposing political candidates, which I thought was like a new step in rap beef in general.
I mean, she got me a who wanna suck my pussy. I never heard that. Like, that's who wanna suck my pussy.
It was wild. Like, when's rap beef been a part of a Get Out the Vote campaign? You cannot name one time. No. I don't think so. It's just, honestly, it's just nice to have folks who like will kind of wade into the muck and are not afraid to get, just like real messy. And it hasn't really been violent. Like, that's not, I don't count the little fight that they had at the Fashion Week party. That's not violent.
We lived through the 90s.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But also, at one point, sorry to interrupt you, but Cardi posted like screenshots from TMZ reporters, which is like incredible media criticism. I really respect it.
She's lining up all the things for us.
Oh, completely.
Yeah. So anyway, all that together, I'm really excited.
You apologize to them.
Just so hyped. So happy to be here. No, but all that feels like a definitive pro, the content. So I think, actually, we can get to the cons. This is where it gets messy. This is where we get messy, I guess. So, actually, Nore, why don't you kick us off with the cons?
Mm-hmm.
The con. Yeah, it just sucks to see Nicki. Like, Nicki's like the best lyricist out here, like, and to see her try to like go to the rumors. It looks like Nicki was like listening to the comments, like reading the comments in the Instagram, like, you know what, nah, fuck that, that's not what it's like. And it's just like, no, just be the queen. You're the queen. Cardi B's fire, like, she's the people's champ, but you still the heavyweight champ, and be that. So like, I feel like she came down to her level to like do the drama, be all messy, and then she looked like I agree with Cardi. She looked like an asshole doing it, and then we're all gonna go back. We're gonna back the people's champ, and that's Cardi B. So that was unnecessary. It really did hurt her legacy, I think, a little bit, like to have her stoop that low. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody barking at Jigga, he's not gonna go down there.
Yeah,
he gonna stay up there. I think Nicki was like, she's fired. Like probably her last albums weren't. I don't know. I'm not. I just think she's dope, a dope lyricist. Like definitely better lyrics than Cardi B. But it's like you didn't have to like. You can just be who you are. Y'all can both rock. There's enough money for it, but we don't need a female mandingo match in front of all these white people. Just get your money, live your life, be happy. That's all the fuck you got to do. That's the con, I say.
Yeah, I couldn't have put that better. I think that my con is that they're like the only two huge female rappers. And they're like, it's like as soon as like Belle Collies came on the scene, it's like there's immediate beef. Do you know what I'm saying? And before she came on the scene, it was like Nicki and Remy, which gave us "You Got a Pink Diamond Chicken Wing Chain. Are you dumb?" I'm never gonna forget that. But like, so there's gifts all around. But it's just like anytime there are two, like I don't know, it's just like there can be more than two. There could be 20. Like I don't know. There's just so many shitty male rappers, and there always have been. And like, they'll be broke and fighting over each other about who's richer. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? And they can all still eventually make some type of money. But like, it's like when there's two women, it just sort of reinforces this idea, like that there can only be one in the entire industry. There can only be one. And we're in this place right now where there are so many amazing. Like women, lady rappers. Like there are there's like actually too many to name. And like I will say, Cardi has given like City Girls some shine. Like definitely like No Name to me had one of the best like records of the entire year. I can't pronounce this girl's name, but I think it's like Lekeli. I can't say her name, but she got thank you. Shout out to who's helping me out because I'm just trying to read it and I can't figure it out. But like. She's got a bunch of dope songs, and there's so many amazing. Oh my God, Baby Mother. There's so many amazing female rappers, and it's like, I enjoy the drama, but it's also like, I also don't want to be like, women should. It's not a thing about like women not being able to fight or have feuds or want to be the best at something, but like it's just so annoying that it's like there can only be one. Anytime there's two or more, they immediately have to fight, and it's like I don't know, like. Why don't they team up and get rid of 50 Cent? Could we do that?
I just hope he just becomes like a TV producer, just in the background, and then you don't have to hear from him at all.
He's so close to becoming Dr. Claw, like in real life.
Hilarious.
Like, so close.
Did he die yet? Or he's still on there?
50 Cent?
Yeah.
No, I think the other day he said he like doesn't care if his son ever sees him again or something.
No,
like
I
that.
mean like on the show Power.
Oh, I never seen that show.
No, y'all. My bad.
I was gonna say I would tell you, but that's actually a spoiler. I mean,
I'm sorry, no, cause that TV show he should have been died. I'm just saying like he just keep writing himself in. It's like, bro, he should be dead. All right, sorry.
No, you could.
I mean, you're asking the questions that people want answers to. So
it's real talk.
Hunter, what about you?
I mean, I do agree with everything that's been said. I think it is sort of didactic, like unnecessarily, but also the big con for me is that I cannot figure out how to listen to Queen Radio. Like, I don't have Apple Music. I'm a Spotify girl, so it's just like, how do we do this?
Wait, actually,
I just heard Queen Radio on this stage.
Oh, really?
I just heard of it.
Man.
So wait, like, it's part of Apple Music, and,
and
she just goes off?
She does.
Oh, so what happens?
Hours at a time.
What happens?
No,
on Apple Music, what happens is when your album comes for like a week or 4,
Roaches!
They let you have a radio show, and she just kept showing up.
I want to know what that's like. Like the car pulls up, and like, oh, here she is. Like, like what? Does she call ahead? Like,
I mean, if Nicki shows up to your office with Flex, you just gonna let her do what she want to do. You're not gonna be like, no.
But I saw the Funk Flex video, but that's not Queen Radio. That's something different.
No,
right?
she had Funk Flex come as a sidekick.
Right. Even the person who's gasping. And
yeah,
that's him.
And Apple released that. Like Apple's like, word.
Many times. It's wild for free.
Wow. Wait, how do you find it?
One, like, we gotta be honest. We had a younger person in the office who actually came and played it for us.
All right, word.
That's why we don't know where it is.
But I've like most often you can find it also on YouTube. Shout out to YouTube. Man.
Shout out YouTube.
But, yeah, was that all your?
Yeah, no, it's just you get the text like, listen to Queen Radio. I'm like, what is that? How do I do that? Okay. Yeah.
That's a good enough comment. No, I mean, I think for me, it's like, my thing is like, it would be fine. The beef would be great if it was just Nicki and Cardi having it. But there are these like shadow coalitions of the stands that are also having this fight. And like, that's the piece that actually makes me a bit uncomfortable. Like, I think it'd be different if it was just like, if it weren't people who don't make millions of dollars also being involved, but like people the stands have leaked songs, and in addition to that, like people's like personal contact information and like addresses and stuff, and like that's really dangerous. Like I don't think Cardi would like rat somebody out for leaking her song Money, but I think Atlantic Records would definitely prosecute somebody for like leaking a song or doing something else. And I just worry that somebody like really trying to like support like Nicki or Cardi is actually going to do something that they for real get in trouble for. And like, to me, that's the only part that's dangerous. And I don't think it's like stan culture in general. I literally think things are just escalating to the point and nothing is off limits that I'm just like, I don't know, y'all. I don't know.
It's like football hooligans.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like football. For people who don't know, I could be botching this, but in the UK, people like really love soccer. That's actually
facts.
Yeah.
But they love it so much that they like get certain like tracksuits and stuff and like specific shoes. So it's like if you're in a certain football hooligan gang, like you only wear Reebok. I would not want to be in that gang. Unless they want to sponsor the nut. And like, or like there's like some that only wear Adidas or some only wear Nike, and they fight.
Yeah.
They'll like knuckle fight. They fight each other after
Over the
game.
tracksuits?
Yeah, no, over the tracksuits.
Oh, okay.
I guess it's just over the.
I mean,
the
sure.
game.
Yeah.
I don't know what they get out of it, but it's just like that.
We should make another show where you just give references.
Wikipedia, right here.
For different things. Okay, so
I think it's time for us to take our final vote.
All right.
We've heard all the pros and the cons. If you look on this table, or this table, or that table, shout out to Eve, everybody.
Yeah.
It's Eric's child. Right.
That's my little one.
All right, so so if you there's a church fan, you pick up your church fan. I got one. You got one.
Word.
So on one side you have Missy Elliott's face. So like if it's good, then that's who you're gonna see. You're gonna be like, oh yes, Missy right here.
Yeah.
And I know that y'all want to know who's on the back of this.
Yeah.
So if you think the beef is bad for the blacks, then you're gonna use the other side featuring MAGA Kanye.
Yeah.
We got Kanye with the Make America Great Again cap.
Yeah, I know. The grunts tell you that he's actually the bad side.
It hurt us. It hurt us all.
So we vote for Con. It's Kanye?
What?
No. If you think the beef is good for the blacks, you say Missy. If
Word.
you think it's bad, you say Kanye.
Yes.
Aw, man,
And
Kanye's
so-
gonna win.
So I think we're just gonna go down the line. So you say a little bit about why you're voting, what you're voting, and then you're gonna hold up your church fan and speak your vote.
This is also the nicest church fan I've ever been exposed to. So thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna say Missy. It's good for the blacks because, like I said, I like drama. I'm a writer. I need something to do all day. So yeah.
All right. I am.
Wait, do I keep holding it up?
Oh no,
If you want to.
Okay.
All right.
It's gonna be a podcast. Like no one's gonna see it. Or you could do that.
All right. So here's the thing. I do actually think there are some significant cons here. In addition to like the stand thing, I also like worry a little bit about like how they make certain types of arguments against each other. Like just in terms of Nicki has come for Cardi's blackness a couple times, made me a little nervous. So there's some drawbacks here, is all I'm saying. But it is real messy in like such a fun way. I'm not gonna lie, I love it too. I will search out Queen Radio however I have to in order to listen to it. And I'm actually also gonna say it is good for the blacks.
Wow. Right now.
I was like, some sad folks.
2 for 2.
I know what we doing.
So yeah, I mean, I don't like the fact that it feels like whenever there are two female rappers, this is something that always happens. Because I think there's room for everybody, and like, I'm willing to buy concert tickets to see a lot of these women. So it's like, I'm willing to put my money out there. I think there are other people like me who want to do that. So I think that, like, you know, to that end, it hurts my spirit. But also, as a pro, I was able to bring my parents to a professional event of mine wherein we played Nicki Minaj saying, "Who gonna lick my pussy?"
Actually,
and
it was suck.
Yeah, exactly. Look at my father's covering his face. And you know, you can't buy joy like that. They sent me to college, and they're here, and they had to hear that. And Queen Radio made it possible, and I can't do anything but thank this beat. So I think I'm gonna have to agree. I think it's Missy Elliott, good for the blacks.
Oh, man, so there's not much suspense, but bring us home.
All right. So I understand your pro, where it's like, and I guess I found a pro too. It's where like it's, if you love and hip hop, it's like right there on your Instagram story.
It's true.
Like Cardi B got the nails, and she's like, we can just fight, like, and she ended it right there. I'm on 125th. Right there, Dr. J's, nigga. Pull up, Nicki. Like, so she ended it. I'm gonna say con, because just like if it's a hip hop beef, it should be on wax. It should be lyric for lyric, song for song, and that would teach other young up and coming female rappers on how to properly have beef, but without threatening each other, without entourage fighting each other and setting a horrible example in front of these white people. So I hate the whole, I would say Kanye, I'm gonna hold up Kanye and say it's not good for us. It's not good for the blacks because we didn't even get a good song out of it. Remy Martin, we got a good freestyle out of it. And then Nicki came back too late, it was trash, and now she's picking on Cardi. So it's like, what was the point? What did we learn? It just felt like any pain in our heart, we were just like, we engage their energy, like, yeah, they having a bad time too, word, because I work at Fresh Direct, them niggas don't care about me, so I hope they kill each other. It's just negative energy feeds negative energy, and I say con for the black people.
Right.
All right.
So just one more time before we go.
Thank you, sir.
Never
You're
gets
welcome.
old. No.
So I think we have our final verdict. Okay, Nicki and Cardi's beef is, sorry, Nore, good for the blacks. Right, y'all know.
The black women ain't clapping. I just want for the record that the black women ain't clapping. So we know who won. If you listening, it's bullshit. But the black women are not clapping. They laughing at what I'm saying. So just know what the culture wanted.
Thank you so much for playing.
You gotta keep it real. That's all.
Now look, when this topic inevitably comes up at your holiday function, you're welcome. You know know how to get down in the muck.
And you don't have to play Queen Radio for your family.
At the table, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't quote Nicki in front of your grandma.
Yeah, do not quote Nicki in front of Don't pull out the clips. Stays
Queen
in the
Radio,
room.
grandma. Suck my pussy. No, this ain't church music. Yeah, no, don't play that.
All right, so we got a few minutes left. So it's time for one last game. It's a game that has become a new favorite here at the Nod.
Yes.
It's actually called 6 Degrees. You ready?
Turn up.
6 Degrees of Black Separation.
Yes.
Woo, turn up.
6 Degrees of Black Separation.
That's awesome. All right, got a little good theme song.
This song is so good.
All right, so look, we see it like this. All black people are connected. To be honest, we're all probably cousins. But for today's purposes, we are going to select 2 seemingly unrelated black people, black celebrities to be specific, and we'll all have to connect the two in 6 moves or less.
Right. So we're gonna do this in teams. So Hunter.
Yes, you're with me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nore, we're a team.
Hey, let's do it.
We're gonna do this. It's a hard game, so
all right,
we're gonna stay prayed up.
All right. So in this here, we've got a bunch of names of black celebrities in this bag, and we are going to randomly pick 2 people that we have to connect.
Yes.
Okay?
So each team has 3 minutes to do this, so that's good. We're gonna need a little time. And if we're stumped, the good thing is that we can actually use a lifeline. We can phone a friend, and by that we mean calling somebody in the audience.
Yeah.
So I will say it's gonna be very tempting when you're sitting here and we're stuck to scream something out. Don't do that. Especially do not do that for Eric's team.
Especially do it for my team.
Especially do not do that for him. So just, keep it to yourself. And then if we feel like we need some help, we will be like, can I please phone a friend? And then you can raise your hand and then we'll call on you.
Yeah.
Okay. Look knowledgeable.
Know it.
And have the right answer.
All right.
That's the other
Come
thing.
through.
Have the right answer. So, so those are the rules.
Yes.
For y'all.
And so each team is going to take a shot at it. And don't worry, if we do for some reason have a tie, we have a tiebreaker planned. So I think we need to flip a coin.
Yep.
Do we show our work while we're connecting, or is it just
talking?
We are talking through.
We talking
because
through?
we're doing
All right,
yeah. So you talk to me. Don't talk to them.
I thought we just quiet the whole podcast.
No.
Yeah, do you think? I don't know.
All right. So I'm gonna flip a coin. I would ask who's gonna be heads or tails, but I've played this game with Eric a few times before. Eric always chooses heads.
I'm going to choose.
No, you're not. We're gonna choose heads. We're gonna stick with it. We're not gonna change and be different today. So I'm gonna move this because flipping a coin is hard. We're gonna see. Also,
We'll choose heads.
I'm not athletic, so I don't know if I'm gonna catch this.
Just let it fall. That it.
Damn.
I had to catch this. Okay?
Perfect.
All right. Yeah, that was great.
All right. The one that's up is the person that goes first, right?
Yes.
Okay. Heads.
Heads. Oh shit. We should have went second.
No, it's different.
All right. Well, yeah.
It's not gonna
let's
do the
do-
same. Yeah. Okay. So
You like warm ups though.
Pick
All right.
first.
So we gotta pick. So I'll choose. Hang on a second. Let's see. I'll choose one name and then you choose one name.
Okay.
And those are the 2.
I'm nervous.
I was gonna say you're all right. You seem
I
like a
think
little.
we could do this.
I don't like to fail.
Well, you picked the right partner.
Start a new beef today.
New beef.
Okay,
Where's it
so the first. Oh
Meet
my
me on
God,
for the
really?
road. I'm not about to.
So the first name out of the hat is James Earl Jones.
Ooh.
I'm nervous.
Mufasa.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Don't
bad.
Don't get. Nore, we need
bad,
to
Ma.
win this.
Glad we got you here, bro.
There's enough for everybody.
My pride.
Okay, the second name is Mariah Carey. Stream Caution on Spotify. Thank you.
Okay.
This is actually kind of fast. I know.
Okay, so we got a timekeeper who's gonna put 3 minutes. Where's timekeeper at? Okay, good. Do you?
You got 3 minutes.
Okay. It started now?
Starting now.
Okay. All right. So I think the quick moves are you go James Earl Jones is gonna be in the new Lion King live action CGI movie, and he's gonna be in it with Beyonce. I think we need to figure out how to get from Beyonce to Mariah. I think is what we want to do, right?
Okay.
So I think it's like, sadly they haven't collaborated.
Can we just say like Beyonce and Mariah are like both light skinned? Is that do we need to like do we need to be more?
I think we want something a little more concrete.
Oh, okay. I just had to make. Listen, I'm light skinned. I had to make sure.
But we're moving in the right direction.
Okay.
Okay.
How much time do they got?
How much time? Yeah, time check.
2 minutes.
2 minutes. Oh, okay, we're good. Okay.
What if it's that? Okay, what if it's that? Okay, Mariah used to date Jay-Z, right? Or no, they had the Heartbreaker.
Yes, they were
Heartbreaker
once together on
remix.
Heartbreaker.
Yes, and so Jay-Z is married to Beyonce, even though he cheated on her. But whatever. So that makes sense?
Yeah. Yes. I think we did it.
So James Earl Jones.
So yeah, James Earl Jones to Beyonce. Wait, we just looped. We do a
No,
circle?
I think I had the same
No,
thought. I
you
think y'all
got. You
did
still
it.
got Beyonce blocking.
Wait, hold on. So you did
Okay.
James Earl Jones?
James Earl Jones to Beyonce. Beyonce to Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Jay-Z to Mariah with Heartbreaker. That's 4 moves.
Oh.
We did it.
4 is Beyonce's favorite number, so
Yes.
it's holy.
There you go.
Thank you.
Shout out. Shout out to us.
Wow.
Are you feeling good about yourself?
I feel good about
that was
myself
good.
every day.
We have
regardless of
Beyonce
you.
on our side.
That is
Thank
the
you
only
so
way I
much.
survive.
I would have went the Nick Cannon route, but I would have got stuck.
Actually, I was gonna go Babyface, cause yeah, I was gonna so you go from James Earl Jones to Beyonce to Babyface to Mariah, but it's the same basic route.
Which Babyface?
Oh, did he make for Beyonce? What goes around must go.
okay.
You know that one?
Thanks.
I can spot a Babyface song from a mile away. That's a conversation for another time. Take a Bow by Madonna, Babyface.
Oh, that was good. I'm scared.
All right, okay. All right, you pick first.
All right.
All right. I don't know how we're gonna do. So, self-love. That's how we're gonna get through the game.
Oh, I got Jaden Smith.
Okay.
Feel like Goku.
Okay. All right. Faith Evans.
All
right, your 3 minutes are starting right now.
I just want to say for the record, I didn't write these. Eric didn't write these. I blame
Girl,
the
we got
Nazi
the work.
for setting me up. Okay.
We got the
So
work.
Faith Evans
Faith
to
Evans.
Jaden Smith. Okay. So Jaden. Okay, let me think about this.
Faith Evans.
Faith Evans used to date
Biggie. Biggie was.
Well, hold on. Okay, so we can give.
Biggie was on Martin. Martin, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
No, they were in a movie together. Bad Boys. Martin Lawrence
Martin
and-
Lawrence, Fresh Prince of Bad Boys.
And
Yes,
then-
and then Jada Smith.
Yes.
Bam! Damn!
How many
Come on
moves
through
is
with the funky ass.
Hold on, wait. So we went from Faith to Biggie to Martin to Will to Jade, and I think we got one more move than they did.
All right,
So we didn't win,
which-
but we did it faster.
Wait, that's sick. That's like 7 moves.
No, we did it in I think it was 4.
You did it in-
Y'all did it in 3 because y'all went from. Wait, so
Oh,
James.
so we had-
James
their moves have to be less than the
we
win.
I'm gonna tell you
But
what
you
though.
know
I'm gonna
what?
use the
You
remainder
know
of
what?
my time saying that
Faith
it is a
Evans.
miracle that we got from Faith Evans to Jaden Smith in under 2 minutes. So I'm gonna. Yeah. And this reminds me of something that you said, Nore. Technically, did they win this game? Yes. But getting from James Earl Jones, you know what I'm saying? Long career to Mariah Carey, long career. Do you know what I'm saying?
Very good.
Don't try to diminish
Listen, I'm
my
not
victory.
diminishing. I'm big upping
that
myself.
was very
But
good
I'll
what they
say
did.
this. It was good. But getting from a 20-year-old to Faith Evans, who's right now in the news for being married to CVJ, Everest. Do you know what I'm saying? It's that level of challenge.
Word.
And the fact that we were able to do it. So I'll say this. Technically, did you guys win? But are we the people's champs?
Gang.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, I think I'm fine with.
I feel so betrayed. What?
Yeah, like, dang.
Sorry.
The show got to break up now. I feel like. Hunter, welcome to the
It's
Nine.
Sorry, Hunter. This is not about you. This is an old beef. This is an older beef than Cardi and Nicki.
And it will persist long
And it will
after
persist.
this day. But anyway, y'all, that has been 6 Degrees of Black Separation. It's also
Wait, so we won?
Y'all won.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
y'all
Yeah, I
won.
just want to be clear.
Yeah, you won.
But
Yeah.
we made miracles.
Well,
But y'all won.
well,
Oh, that Bad Boy movie. Word, good shit.
No, that was you. That was you.
No, you said Bad Boys. I just did Martin and Fresh Prince. I couldn't.
No,
I didn't even
you
think
got
of Bad Boys.
No, you did it. That was
girl.
you.
You did.
No.
I'm done. So you need this co-signer at work because you definitely don't get this type of support
Look,
in the office.
look.
It's all you.
That's lies. Okay, actually, I get a lot of support in the office.
Sure. Okay, well, anyway, thank you, y'all. That is all the time we have for this show. We'd like to thank you for being a part of our family for the night. Hopefully, it's at least a little less stressful than your own. And another round of applause for our amazing guests, Hunter Harris, Nore Davis. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hunter and Nore, can you tell people where they can find you and your work?
I'm on Twitter as @HunterYHarris, and it's like vulture.com/Hunter Harris.
I'm on Instagram, Nore Davis, Nore Davis, and my album Too Woke just came out on Apple, Spotify, Tidal. You can get it anywhere at noredavis.com.
Wonderful. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us, and thank you guys so much for coming here tonight. Thanks also to the Nod team.
Yes.
Sada Abdurrahman, Kate Parkinson Morgan, Emmanuel Berry, Jorge Just, and Cedric Wilson. Thanks also to our DJ Grandrew,
Yes.
who has been with us for years, literally. Very special thanks to everybody at Gimlet Media who helped out with everything today. And also a special thanks to everybody here at the Green Space. This is like, I don't remember what, our 4th or 5th show here at the Green
they've been
Space.
rocking
And every
with us for a while,
time.
so thank you. Seriously, big thanks.
And I will say this, the holiday season is approaching, and it's a time of giving, it's a time of sharing. And I would say that the best gift that you can give us, aside from loving yourselves and your loved ones, is to subscribe to The Nod wherever you get your podcasts. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at The Nod Show. And tell a friend. Honestly,
Please.
if you just took the logo, printed it out, cut it up, put it in an envelope with a $5 bill and gave it to your family at Christmas, a gift that keeps on giving.
That's a good gift.
It's cheaper than an Amazon gift card, I'll tell you that much.
And you can hit us on the Nod at Venmo, whatever you feel like. Just give us your phone.
Take all donations.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. This has been The Nod.
Yes.
Woo!